Hey everyone, this is Francois from ListKit, and in today's video we're going to be going over the keywords and industry filter and how to use them both effectively. They're probably the two most important filters here when it comes to list building, and I always recommend starting with keywords, and the only time I would tell you to start with industry is if you're going after a very broad industry that has a name by itself. So let's say you want to go after retail, you're selling like payment processing, it doesn't matter the retail industry, you would go after retail, or you have anything else like to sell for any manufacturing company, you would go and click on manufacturing. When we're talking broad industries, but when you want like smaller niches such as cosmetics, cosmetic brands, or let's say you want HVAC companies or roofers or any niche that doesn't have a big industry, even if you want to go after real estate and not niche, you would start with the industry. If you want to go niche real estate such as commercial real estate or whatever, I'd recommend you start with the keywords filter. All right, so let's start with keywords, and let's say we want to do HVAC for the sake of this video. We're going to do HVAC companies. So you would start with keywords such as HVAC, heating, ventilation. The way you need to see keywords is words that you would find on their About Us page or their LinkedIn description. And the way I like to find it is by using ChatGPT. So here's the prompt that I like to use. Give me 20 keywords targeting HVAC companies, max 2 words. So there's HVAC services, air conditioning. You would come in, just copy. You have to copy and paste them one by one. So paste, heat pumps, paste here. Air quality, energy efficiency, AC repair is a good one. So you would go through them and see which ones make sense to keep. Make sure you don't add a keyword that you would find in another industry or that might be confused for anything else. What I mean by that is if you're building, for instance, cosmetics, don't put the word foundation, because you're going to get real estate companies and you're going to get nonprofit foundations. So like make sure it's niche specific. So this is the first prompt I like to use. And if I want more keywords, you can either say give me more or give me a list of HVAC services, because usually they would put what their services are in their description or their About Us page. So they would say we help you with air conditioning installation or AC repair. So you could copy and paste these into ListKit one by one. And yeah, the more keywords you add, the more leads you're going to get, because it's going to scrape and look for these keywords in more websites. But for your first list, 8 to 15 keywords should be good. Also, one of my favorite prompts is give me 20 keywords that you would find on a HVAC company About Us page or LinkedIn description. Make sure the keywords are only found in that niche and not any other, because sometimes it's going to give you like efficient or reliable. You don't want these keywords. You want that keywords that you would only find there. So climate solutions, airflow optimization. So refrigerator load cal, HVAC engineering, ductless systems. So these are very good keywords to add as well. So let's say airflow optimization. As I mentioned, I'd recommend like 8 to 15 keywords, a good start. And then for your second list, you can add more keywords. If you ran out of leads from this specific list, you can add more keywords and play around with that. So you will click on apply filters. All right, so HVAC simplified, Mitsubishi. All right, so now the next step would be to go to the industries. And the way you'd know which industries to pick is by using our data visualization. So you would come here and you would check like construction, it makes sense. Industrial machinery manufacturing, so that's probably the manufacturing of ACs and all that stuff. We could just exclude it from here. All right, give it a second. So retail probably doesn't make sense. We could remove that. So you're not going to remove one by one, because that would take you forever. We have over 400 industries. But what I like to do is I like to remove until I like to see like 3 or 4 that make sense. So construction makes sense. Facilities services does make sense. And the way we'd know that is, let's say you don't know whether you want to keep facilities services or not, or maybe wholesale might have some. It does not. But like you have to do industry research. And the way you do that is you would just see the second one, for instance, facilities services. I want to know if I want to keep it or not. I would come here and then I would add facilities services here in the search bar. So facilities services, and you click on apply filters. And then we would go back to the list and see like hello HVAC, Apex refrigeration, heating and air conditioning, AG heating. So these are all like make sense. I want these leads. They're very good leads. So now I know I want to keep facilities services. So let's remove it back. Let's clear all. So now I know like construction and facilities services are the ones that make sense to keep. So we would put construction and facilities services. All right, and then you click on apply filters. There you go. We have almost 300,000 people, 35,000 companies. As you can see, like heating and conditioning solutions, heating and air, these are all like perfect HVAC companies that we want to keep. And then obviously we want to add job titles and locations and employee count and all that stuff to niche down based on our needs and our ICP. All right, so this is how we do keywords research. This is how we pick industries. Make sure you use ChatGPT. It's very helpful. You don't need to come up with keywords by yourself. And yeah, if you have any questions, we're here to help. And don't forget to always use the data visualization over here. All right, thank you for watching and see you. Peace.